Dougie, obviously no game to look back on at the weekend. A bit disappointing to have that postponement quite late on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's disappointing. But again, we can't really do much with the weather. Disappointing to not have another home game. You know, the fans would have been delighted to try and get out and support the team again. It's been a long time since we've been at home for them, and I'm a bit disappointed for the guys. Again, we won't have another home game to the end of the month, so it's a long time since we've been here. A little bit of momentum has been lost as well with last two games off as well, so the players are buzzing to go, but another tough game tomorrow.
It's quite unfortunate having that big gap now, isn't it, with the last game being the 23rd of December? Yeah,
it's been a long time, nearly 3 weeks, so but the boys have trained really hard. We just got to keep them motivated. They'll be disappointed as well not getting out. They've been in a great run and we wanted to try and keep that going. So now it means that we have to try and catch up games as well, which we'll need to pencil them in as soon as we can. So there could be a backlog of games and maybe 3 games in a week at times. So yeah, we just need to wait till that gets sorted out and see where we're at. But listen, on the game tomorrow, really tough game to go to Partick again.
Just looking at the Partick game now, you know, what's your thoughts going into it?
Yeah, listen, it's a tough game, you know. It's we're going to a team that are expected to win the league. They have a budget that you'd expect them to be winning the league. So for me, I'm sure Ian and the team and the staff are disappointed to where they are at the moment in the league. So, but we can't worry too much about that. We know the importance of when the last time we were there, the disappointment of the result. So we got to try and go there and change that. Since that day, we've been on a great run, and I hope when we go there tomorrow that doesn't change.
You mentioned the last time out at Firhill. You've spoken about it plenty of times, but that was obviously the last game before this current run we're on. So we'll be going into a point of confidence. Yeah, definitely. You know, we're on a good run. Boys are in a good place. The only thing it's maybe against us is we've not had a game now in 3 weeks, going into the game tomorrow. So I fully expect the boys to be ready and ready to go. They want to get out there on the pitch again and play their football. Obviously, Partick coming off the back of a poor result away at Queen's last week. They'll be disappointed. They were on a little pretty a good run themselves after the poor run that they were on. So it's got the makings of a great game, but we want to make sure that we're in the end a good result coming into 5 o'clock tomorrow. In terms of league position as well, same amount of points at the moment, but we do have those 2 games in hand.
Yeah, but like I say, Gareth, I'd rather have played the games than having to catch up. You want to get as many points on the board as quickly as possible. But the good thing for us, it's 2 home games, so it's games that we want to try and capitalise on when they come around again. Our home form this season's been terrific, and we want to continue that. But we go to Partick tomorrow, looking to pick up another positive result. Despite
the lack of games, there's been plenty of news with Cummins and goings to the club. First of all, just looking at Grant and Robbie and Calvin all signing on, you know, that's great news, isn't it? Yeah, Grimshaw as well. You know, so it's four terrific bits of news. You know, Calvin's a player that I know well. I've played against him plenty of times when he was at Celtic. He's went down the road for a couple of years. It's not really worked out for him, and he's come back up the road, and we're delighted to have him. He's a good age, can play numerous positions as well, so it gives us that versatility to, if we're struggling at certain points of the season going forward, that Calvin could possibly fit into different areas. But I know where I want to play him, so that's where he's coming into play. Just in terms of players leaving the club as well, we've heard the news of Darren, Lewis and Kyle. Just a quick word on those boys. Yeah, listen, I've got to thank them all for their time when they were here. It's football, people move, people come in, so like I say, I just wish them all the best for their careers going forward. Kai, I think, will go to Edinburgh anyway permanently, and then Darren and Lewis will obviously need to try and find themselves new clubs, but I wish all 3 of them the best going forward in their careers. Just finally now, ahead of Saturday, any injury news? No, obviously just the news about the players leaving, etc. Apart from that, nothing new to talk about.